Manifestation isn't some spiritual woo-woo bullshit, and it's not luck-based either. It's not find the one perfect technique or do this one thing that somebody said worked for them. That's not how manifestation works. It's not a chance-based thing. There is a methodology behind it. And another term we can use for manifestation is basically subconscious reprogramming, because your subconscious mind creates your reality. So every method that you do, every technique you do is just, it only serves to reprogram your subconscious mind, basically. So whenever you have been doing techniques for a long time, reprogramming for a long time, and the reprogramming is not taking up, like the manifestation is not showing up, despite you doing everything correctly, as far as you know, we have to troubleshoot what's going on there. It's not a matter of finding another technique. It's a matter of finding, where am I creating conflicting impressions? Because your subconscious mind is impartial. It's going to accept whatever you tell it is true. So what's happening when you've been manifesting something for a long time is that you are somehow outside of your awareness creating conflicting impressions on your subconscious mind as to why you do not have it, as to why this isn't who you are. And so you get to this point where you're in a standstill because you're trying to say like, hey, I have this thing, but somewhere outside of your awareness, you are saying, I don't have this thing. And so what we have to do then is look at what already exists in the subconscious mind. This is something that I did for a long time in one-to-one coaching, but I'm not doing one-to-one coaching anymore. So I'm going to create a series here of manifestation troubleshooting, basically where we look at different things that could be going wrong that aren't necessarily talked about that often. And so this video is going to be on familial systems and how those play into how we treat our manifestation. So the reason why familial systems are so important in manifestation is because our brain is a sponge. Our subconscious mind is a sponge from ages 0 to 7. That is when our belief systems are first formed. That is when our identity is first formed. We learn who we are and how to move through the world and how the world works. So whenever we are manifesting something that requires us to reprogram the subconscious mind, when we get to the point of having to troubleshoot in cases where like you're struggling to manifest this thing, struggling to stay in the state, whatever it is that's going on, we want to look at those belief systems that already exist. And oftentimes it falls into one of several categories. And the first one in regard to familial systems is treating the manifestation as though it is a reward, where your subconscious mind automatically projects onto the manifestation that it is a reward to get to. And when I talk about the subconscious mind in this way, this is not something that you are consciously recognizing is happening. It is outside of your awareness. That is why it's subconscious, right? You don't necessarily see it. And that is why you're struggling, because your subconscious mind is assigning something to it that is creating these conflicting impressions. So the reason why our subconscious mind kind of automatically assigning our manifestations as rewards is an issue is because of the way that we are taught to treat rewards. We are often taught that we have to achieve the reward. We have to do this certain thing in order to get it, because that is often how people tend to teach their children how things like that work. You have to do the thing, you have to be good in order to get the reward, right? And so when our subconscious mind is projecting that onto the manifestation, you have to be good, you have to manifest correctly, you have to be perfect, you have to do this, you can't waver, you can't feel. All of these things, whatever your mind says that you have to do in order to get the manifestation. But what's happening there is that your subconscious mind is projecting onto reality as though there is an authority figure for you to answer to. And this is one of the most important things to understand, is that there is no authority figure to answer to. There's only you in your reality. There is only you. There's no one who can withhold your manifestation from you if you are not good, if you do not manifest correctly. There's no one who can take your manifestation away from you. No one to tell you no, that you cannot have it because of this, this, and this. And what we're doing is we're projecting onto reality, that that authority figure exists, that there is someone to answer to, that we have to be good, that we have to prove ourselves, that we have to achieve this thing. And like I said before, the subconscious mind works in abstract archetypes, okay? So look at it as though you want to play with your toys, but you have to clean your room first. But mom says you have to clean your room first. You clean your room first, then you get to play with the toys. You get the reward, right? So it's your subconscious mind projecting onto your reality the same system that you learned is how the world works, because your mind has projected the manifestation as a reward. It's treating the manifestation as a reward to get to. But what that does is it creates conflicting impressions, because you are using techniques to say, I have this, this is who I am, I have this now. But your mind is treating it as a reward, as something to get to, right? So that is that creates the conflicting impression. That is what keeps you at the standstill in those cases. And so if this is what's going on with you, what you'll often experience is going to be something along the lines of, basically, you find yourself wavering. You have a bad day. You are overly emotional. You're too tired to do your techniques today. You fell out of the routine. And then you feel like, oh my God, I messed this up. Oh my God, I have to start over. Oh my God, like, what do? I need to make up for this. I need to find a better technique. I need to do something more. Anything like that, that's going to be a sign that you are projecting onto your reality, that there is an authority figure for you to answer to. But there's no authority figure for you to answer to. There's only you who exists in your reality. There's no one to withhold your manifestation from you, because if it's something that you desire, then it is something that you have. And you are the only one to answer to. So if you have it, then you have it. There's nothing to get to. There's nothing specifically that you need to do. And so techniques become a gentle reminder of, oh, this is what's already true, not something to prove yourself, okay? Because you don't need to prove your worthiness as to why you deserve your manifestation, because your manifestation is not something that can be held away from you. It's not something that you can be told no about. It's not something that can be taken away from you. If you're bad, if you do something out of alignment, whatever it is, that recognition, that implementation is what needs to happen in these cases. That it doesn't matter if I do something wrong. It doesn't matter if I have a bad day. It doesn't matter if I didn't do my techniques today. None of that matters, because there's no one here to withhold it from me. There's no one here to say no to me. And so this is how we oftentimes use familial systems automatically, subconsciously, to project onto the manifestation, but ultimately we end up accidentally creating distance because of the way that we were learned how to treat rewards, and then also assigning the manifestation as a reward. It's not a reward. It is you. Everything is you in your experience, and that is everything. Being consciousness is something to turn to always when you can. That everything is your consciousness and your reality. Nothing is away from you, because everything is you. That will help you through anything that comes up, honestly. But we oftentimes need the nuance of seeing the specifics in order for it to click mentally so that we can apply it. But ultimately, there's nothing to get to. There's nowhere to get to. Manifestation is the recognition and implementation into the subconscious mind that this is already who I am, because it is already who you are. You are all you wish to be already, because everything is you. The subconscious mind is just how we direct reality through what appears to be separation and form. I hope this helps, and I will see you in the next one.